Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Albert, and if it's your first time stopping by, welcome. So today I'm having another Igbo bridal client transformation video, and I teamed up with my beautiful model Miracle. So first I'm starting off by washing her face using my face wash. It's kind of like a bubble, so I kind of like press it on onto the face, then I scrub it using the brush that's is on the face on the bottle. So I'm kind of like scrubbing the face as you see me do. So guys, please do this gently, okay? Like, do this gently so as not to make a client's face start to paint house or whatever. So I'm taking my time, like I'm doing it gently, scrubbing every part of her face, like as you see me do. So next I clean it with my wipes, and I'm using my stippled brush, my flat foundation brush, to apply and massage it all over the skin and make sure it dries out quickly, because I have my fan blowing onto the face, so I'm making sure it dries out quickly. Over to the next, I'm using my Dr. Rachel face serum, and I'm applying it with the same flat foundation brush all over the face, basically under the eye, all over the face. Then the next, I'm moving over to my cheek moisturizing primer. So I'm putting it in my mixing palette, then I'm applying it all over the face. This particular primer, guys, this particular one does not have a specific area where you can apply it. Like, since it's a moisturizing primer, just apply it all over the face, okay? Then I moved over to my TM Essential mattifying primer. So this is the type of primer whereby you apply basically on the T-zone area. This is the primer that I said you don't apply it under the eye, because as a lady you would want to maintain your young age, to look young. So this part of primer, you don't apply it under the eye, just basically those T-zone area, those places people sweat. So next, I'm using my Embryollise late cream moisturizer. The reason why I applied mattifying primer before moisturizer is because I want under the eye to be a bit moist. Like, I want to absorb a bit moisture before I apply foundation and set. Don't mind me, guys. I'm playing around, like I was listening to music when I was doing this. So next, I use L'Oreal True Match foundation and Avour foundation. I mix those two shades you see me use, and guys, this foundation, most especially L'Oreal, like, it's so freaking bomb. Are you seeing the coverage it gave my client? Like, did you see? She was looking so beautiful, like a bag of money. Like, everywhere, every spot were being cleared. So next, I converted this my orange lip stain as a blush because I love the pigment. Guys, I always tell you guys about improvising. You mustn't buy a cream blush before you can be able to apply blush. You can use your lip stain to do that. It's kind of like improvising. So I'm using this Gentle Dough foundation as my cream contour. So I'm applying it basically on the hairline and the hollows of our cheekbone. And right now I'm contouring the nose, and I'm using my flat brush to apply the contour, and at the same time blending with my beauty blender. So guys, next, are you seeing the way I blended everything in? Like, no single harsh line at all. Like, she was looking very good, like very beautiful. If you are to zoom the video, you see that nothing like harsh line. Everything was blended seamlessly. Blending is another important part of makeup, because you don't want to experience or have any harsh lines or stuffs. So right now I'm using this Derma Essential Oil Free HD concealer. Guys, I highly recommend this concealer. It's not expensive, but it is a good, like, it is very good. I recommend this. So I applied those two shades. I used them the bit darker shade for the main highlight, then the lighter shade for the inner corner. Then I'm blending it out using my beauty blender. So guys, blend, blend and blend. I always say that. Then I move over to set with my Beauty by 80 setting powder in the shade it's not tawny, yes, it's in shade tawny. So guys, this setting powder is very very good. Like, I also recommend this for makeup artists or even if for your own personal use. And next I move over to my flawless IV. Guys, all these things you see me use, all these brands and products you see me use, they are so freaking very beautiful. Though that light shade you see me use, I use it for the main highlight area, the places I highlighted. I just use it to dust off the setting powder because I want those places to absorb the particular color shade of my palette. So I'm contouring now using that particular shade you see me dip into. I'm contouring basically the bridges of her nose. So that is where you contour, like making a straight line going down from the under of her eyebrows going down to the nose. Please guys, as I said, use a fluffy brush for this, a smaller fluffy brush, so as to when applying immediately you are blending at the same time. Do not apply it in a circular motion because you want to give that illusion of a straight looking nose. So apply it straight, like with your blending brush, then going down. So guys, as you see me do, I'm applying it using my blending brush. Next, I'm moving over to my contour, and I'm using this brush from Evita Joseph. It's a very nice brush. I'm using it to apply my contour. And please guys, remember I always say that when applying contour, apply it in a circular motion. Like, apply it in a circular motion. Basically the forehead, the hollows of a cheekbone, that's where you contour. Then next, I'm baking right now. I moved over to bake. I'm baking with my Beauty by 80 setting powder in the shade Tawny. I'm kind of like baking the bridges of her nose, those places I contoured. I wanted to make a line going beside it, actually, just kind of like baking to give the contour a bit snatched look. I don't know if you understand. So over to the next, I move over to my brows, and I'm using my ash hair wax as my brow tamer. I don't normally use brow tamer because I prefer to use this hair wax. And I'm using that wood liner pencil, the one you see me use. I'm basically using it to outline my brows. I didn't want to use my brow pomade. I just wanted to like work with pencils. Like, I'm so obsessed these days with pencils, so that's why I literally work with pencils. So I'm kind of like outlining my brows, and at the same time I'm filling it in. Like, I worked with basically one shade of pencil for this particular look. Then for the highlight, I used that concealer you see me use when I was highlighting her face. I basically use it to highlight the brows. Like, I'm putting it on the brows using my flat angled brush for this. Guys, please, I told you that this is the most important part of makeup. The brows, it has to look good so that your makeup will look very beautiful. So as I'm applying it, I'm bringing it down at the same time. Guys, please do this gently. Take your time. Like, I take my time. And the way I do brows is I'll just do and I'll look. What should I do to make it look good? Then over to the upper part of the brows, I'm using the leftover in my flat angle brush to do the upper parts of the brows. Then right now I'm blending it out using my blending brush. So don't mind my assistant. He has just been making me upset. Focus my camera, he would just be anyway, that's by the way. So right now I'm blending out the concealers that I used as my eyeshadow base for this makeup. I am blending out using my beauty blender because I want everywhere to be blended and looking seamlessly beautiful. So I'm still blending them in, and I moved over to my cheek eyeshadow palette. Sorry, I'm applying that deep brown shade you see me use. Then I was doing this eyeshadow palette and they took light, so I don't really know where it cut off. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for that. I didn't know where actually cut off. I think those places I applied them eyelash and other stuff. So I'm so sorry about that. So right now I'm dusting off the excess setting powder that I used to bake her face. Next, I'm using my Zion mascara, and this mascara is so freaking bomb. I'm applying it under the eyelash, like it's a lengthening and a volumizing mascara. I highly recommend this for clients, makeup artists all over the world. So right now I'm mixing that 3 shades of lipstain you see me use, and one is from Avour and the other one is from, I think, Bicham. I don't know, I think, but they are my go-to nude lip stains that I use whenever I have a client. So I'm basically using that brown shade to outline the lip first, then before I build my way in using the pink shade. But guys, please, when outlining the lip, please, if the person has a very small lip, I advise do a full lip, like outlines to be full. But if the person has a big lip, like big lips, the lips is very big, I would advise you use your your brown color shade to give that particular size that you want your lip to be, because my client has a normal lip, like her lip is not big, it's not small. So I'm just basically doing a full lip. And right now I'm moving over to that pinkish peach color lip stain, and I'm applying it in the middle, and at the same time I'm blending it out. Like, I asked the person to smack her lip, then blended it in. Don't mind the girl standing beside me, she's my assistant, so she's kind of like giving me what I need, assisting me in my filming and other stuffs. So right now I'm blending them out. I'm blending my lips using my blending brush. And guys, please, I advise work with many blending brushes. Like, you are supposed to have at least like 15 blending brushes in your brush set. So I went over to use that lightest baby pink shade. I'm applying it in the middle, and guys, look how it just transformed that lip game. I basically wasn't feeling the lip I applied previously, so I decided to apply this white lip stain in the middle, and it's literally transformed this particular look to the next level. So next, I'm using this my all-nighter setting spray, and this setting spray is everything. It tends to lock up the makeup, like it enters into the skin, it absorbs, like it dries quickly, sorry, and it holds the makeup firmly all day long. I went over to into that my cheek eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying that orange and a bit pink shade. I mix those 2 shades as my blush, and guys, you see how it's turned out. Like, it is literally looking so beautiful. So I love the way I applied it, and I'm all at the same time blending it in. So next, I moved over to my highlighter, and this highlighter is from Exclusive Cosmetics. Like, it is freaking beautiful. Did you see that glow? Like, it took the look to another level. It's really, really, really so beautiful. So guys, that's it. I applied it at cheekbones, forehead, just a little. Don't make it too too bright, just a little. Then I moved over to my lip gloss, and this lip gloss is from, I think it's from Avour. I don't know, I think that's my go-to lip gloss. Like, it doesn't dry like all this normal lip gloss that they produce these days. You just apply it and it looks glossy. She carries it glossy all day. Like, it's going to look glossy all day. So guys, this is my finished look, and I hope you learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, click on the bell icon to be able to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. And we are available to travel. Book us all over the world. We are available to travel.